Hi there YouTube, I am here with a comparison and I'm going to be comparing the L'Oreal, let me read the box because it's a long name, Blend Artist Infallible Foundation Blender. I paid $6.99 for this at my local HEB grocery store. If you don't have an HEB, I'm sorry. This grocery store has all the beauty products and way cheap. So I'm going to be comparing this to my beauty blender. It has the same pointed type end. This is a little bit, you know, more of like a boob look. And then it has a blunt end. It had that same, when I wet it, had that same bounce Beauty Blender has. So I'm really hoping this performs as well, because then I just found a $6.99 dupe. As you know, I fell in love with my Japanesque, if you've been watching me, I fell in love with my Japanesque Beauty Blender dupe, but my daughter destroyed it. So I have been on the hunt for another one. I cannot find another one, the larger one. So when I came across this, I was like, let me pick it up, let me just try. $6.99, can't beat it. So I have applied my Belief Aqua Bomb, and I just applied my Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. So I'm going to put a little bit of a primer on. I'm just going to use this NYX First Base Primer Spray. So has a really nice fine mist to it. So if you've been following me, you know that I fell in love with my Japanesque Beauty Blender sponge. Lately I've just been using my Ulta sponge. Now if you followed that video, if you watched that video, I will link it down below. The Ulta one was not a favorite of mine, so I was really happy to find this. So I'm going to do the left side of my face with this sponge and then the right side of my face with the Beauty Blender. I am going to just be taking this Mally Face Defender BB Cream Foundation. It has a broad spectrum of 15 SPF, and it is in medium. This foundation here I really like. I would say it's like medium to full coverage. It is very thick. When you know, if you just pushed it out onto your hand, you would be like, wow, that's a thick foundation. But it blends out really nicely and it covers up a lot. And I like this because it has a yellow tone to it. A lot of foundations I find will have a pink tone, and since I am on the warm side, I really appreciate when I can find a yellow toned foundation. So as you can see, the foundation is covering up a lot. Like, you can see that the foundation covers up a lot. It is a little bit too light for my skin, just slightly, but I can make it work. I can just take some bronzer and stuff like that to make it work. So far so good. This blender, or this sponge here, I felt like it applied the foundation well. I don't feel like it slid it around like the Ulta Beauty Blender. I feel like it just slides it around my face. I feel like it doesn't have a good texture to it. And this one here is very reminiscent of the Beauty Blender and the Real Technique sponge. So I'm very happy with how it laid down this foundation. No complaints from me. So this was the L'Oreal side. As you can see, that foundation did a really good job of covering up, and I'm just using little bitty, you know, squirts here. And then this is the Beauty Blender side. And from first off, just applying this Beauty Blender, like when I pat, I feel like it picks it up. So I actually liked the way the L'Oreal applied the foundation better. Like, I feel like it just applied it better. I feel like the Beauty Blender side is coming out a little bit lighter. Like, this laid it down pretty much true to consistency, and the Beauty Blender side is picking it up as it lays it down. So it lays it down, picks it up, lays it down, picks it up. There they are there. I mean, like I said, I really liked the way this laid it down, so I would just recommend this. From application, I really do like the way it just laid down the foundation. I don't feel like when I was patting that it was absorbing it back into the sponge. This Beauty Blender, I feel like when you pat it, it kind of like moves it around and picks it back up. and it takes a while to get that desired effect, where this one was like bam, 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 it was done. So really enjoyed it. Get into my creases here and around my nose, and I have to say this is a win. So the L'Oreal Blend Artist Infallible, $6.99 is what I found it for. You can't beat that. Here it is. Proof is in the pudding. I will be back with my full face of makeup to give you my final thoughts. So definitely gonna be using this way more than I would probably use this, just because this here, the Beauty Blender, retails for $19.99. That's $20. This retailed for $6.99. I think that if I got use out of this where I got too much use and I ended up needing to throw it away, $6.99 is way easier to bite down on than the $19.99 that the Beauty Blender is. I enjoy both of them equally. I've always enjoyed Beauty Blenders, but I just feel like this laid down my makeup really easily and just quickly, and I don't feel like it absorbed a lot of the product, and I don't feel like it picked up the product like some other beauty blenders that I have tried out. So if you enjoyed this, or if you want to see more videos like this, or if you haven't subscribed to me, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give me a big old thumbs up on this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.